So guys, today I'm going to get a MacBook Pro with the M chip. I want to find one that has just the M1, at least 16 gigs of RAM, 512 uh, storage as far as the hard drive. So that's what we're going to be looking for. We're going to try to look for a deal. Maybe they have some refurbished ones or open box ones that I can get. I feel like I need the the performance to do a lot of the video editing for the channel. So we're gonna go get one today. Hopefully they have some. They're probably gonna try to tell me to buy the newer ones like the M4s, the M3s, or the M2s, but I just want an M1 to be quite honest with you. But we'll see what we get, and then we'll see how it performs on a day-to-day editing 4K S-Log footage, things like that. My wife currently has a MacBook Pro that I've been using. I sold my MacBook a while, like a couple years ago, and I haven't had actual like personal computer, so I'm going to go ahead and cop one because I need it. I actually do. I'm trying to convince myself that I do, which I do, but I'm trying to validate it for myself, which, listen, listen. Talk to them. Talk to them. Talk to them.
You do, because I'm going to be in school until April. And then I plan on going to school somewhere.
Plus her laptop is only 256 gigs, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and I think still has either the i5 or the i7, the Intel, and with a lot of heavy usage as far as like video editing, things like that. Exporting, it gets really hot and sometimes start to lag if you do videos in Adobe Premiere and things like that. So we need a powerhouse, and that's what we're gonna go get. So let's go. I've been editing on my wife's MacBook. It's a 2019. I think it's either an i5 or i7. I don't know. 256. It gets hot. It starts to lag, and then I gotta use external storage, which I don't mind because I have a.
Yeah.
Hello, ever we meet and ever we go to the store and hold my hand, never we that the table and that drinks a fail and that we that TV is not to money. That we did. That happened. We didn't be well. Never we can. Every weekend, every weekend, ever stand to the next here to the next stand. Never read that. Oh, then you see the big circle and the other one this. And then that we again step 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
All right, how do you feel, and what did you get?
I got the MacBook Pro 14-inch with the M3 chip. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM and a terabyte SSD. So it was on sale, open box for $13.56. So I went and go ahead and copped it. So and I got a 60-day return. Like it's a membership, it's a total membership that gets you 60-day return window instead of 15 days. So that's what I got, and we're gonna go home because my little toddler over there is getting upset. All right.
Bye.
Bye. What is going on, guys? So just came back from Best Buy, about to unbox my MacBook Pro M3 with 16 gigs and a terabyte in SSD storage. I'm not gonna say I got the best deal ever. I was going into Best Buy to see if they had an M1 Pro with 16 and 512. My budget was anywhere from 1200 to 1500 because I know that's realistically what they cost. But they don't, any M1s they didn't have in stock, and I kind of wanted one right away. There was this open box one that was at $13.56. I did buy the Plus membership that gives you 60-day return policy instead of 15-day for open box. So we're gonna try it out. Hopefully I like it. So the like I said, it's my first Mac that I've bought with the silicon base chip, right? The last Mac purchase that I did was probably back in 2016, 2017, and I think I had bought the Air at that time. I was very, very, very new into Apple, very, very new into video. I didn't even know what I was doing with video or anything. So very, 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 very new. Now that I have my media page and my personal page that I upload and video edit, have photo shoots and wedding videos, I need something that I can really, really count on. And so I've been using my wife's MacBook right here. Let me go over the specs right quick. Give me 1 second. All right, so the specs on this one, this is the 16-inch. Mine is a 14-inch. So the size is not a big deal for me. I actually like smaller devices, hence why I always get the 13 Pro or any of the lineup that has the Pro instead of the Pro Max. I don't like bulky items. I don't like too large. I already have a 34-inch monitor here, so if I want more screen real estate, I can just plug it up to my screen here. So that's not an issue. This one was the Intel base i7 with 16 gigs of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage. Now, I used it for video editing. I used it with Adobe Premiere, and I did notice that with Adobe Premiere is very demanding at times, and I did notice that it would overheat here. It would get really, really hot, and sometimes it would start lagging here and there. Sometimes opening programs are not super fast. So this is a 2019 MacBook Pro, like I said, with their Intel. I've heard that the M1, M2, M3, like anything that has to do with the M series of their chips is light years away from Intel. So we're going to see what happens whenever I start transferring all my data here. So let's go ahead and unbox this. I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. I don't know why I haven't put it in my shirt, but let's go ahead and get it. So go ahead and put this out the way. I always try to get things that are open box, so I always try to save some money with any purchase that I get. So it's nothing new here. Actually, this is very, very, very easy to take off. So oh, it's got some weight to it for sure. So in the box comes with the Mac, and it comes with a, what is this? I don't even know what kind of wattage or anything that is, and a little thing here. And good thing it comes with a charging box, or the charging box here. So that's good. All right, we got those out the way. So let's go ahead and compare the sizes here. Let's go ahead and compare the sizes. This is a 16-inch. This is a 14-inch. So there is a huge difference, but like I said, I do like small. So this is whenever, you know, I need to edit on the fly, and then if I need more screen real estate, my 34-inch screen is right here. So let's go ahead and put this to the side. The Macs or any Apple devices, they're just so clean looking. They're just so premium feeling looking and everything. The reason why I went with the Pro, because I was looking into getting an Air, was the cooling fans and the ports. So it has an SD card reader here and an HDMI. I don't know how to an HDMI. And let's see what else here. Very, very premium MacBook Pro. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You got your charging port here, 2 USB-C and a headphone jack. I didn't know they still came with a headphone jack, but let's go ahead and open this baby up. It already started. Very, very compact. It doesn't have the bar here anymore. It has a finger scanner here for your login. And this thing is looking amazing. I love the big area for the keyboard here. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up with my information here, and then we will get to the rest of the video.
One eternity later.
So guys, I've been using the MacBook Pro for over 24 hours now, and just a few little impressions. I'm gonna make a full review after 1 month of use, because I really want to get down to it to see what I like. My work gives me a Windows PC, so I'm used to Windows, but I'm used to Mac whenever I edit on my wife's MacBook. But like I said, it wasn't mine, so I didn't really have that like real experience. I would only use it for edit, and that's it. AirDrop, boom, upload videos. That was all I would use it for. I wouldn't really get into the nitty gritty of the whole operating system. So here it is. Like any Apple devices, it's very premium feeling and looking. So if you come over to the left side, it does have the charging port, which is magnetic, two USB Type-C here, and a headphone jack. And it also has these little things right here for the fans. And on this side right here, you have the HDMI and the SD card. This slot has been a game changer, honestly. I can take the SD, put it in here, charge my camera, and it's just been a game changer. That way I don't have to get my camera and put it to the side, connect the USB-C, all of that. So as far as performance, right now I'm using CapCut to edit all my videos, color grade, things like that. So just with CapCut, I have seen some improvements as far as speed, but it just might be that I know it's a new device, so it feels snappier. But again, it's an M3 coming from an i7 with 16 gigs of RAM. This is 16 gigs of RAM with an M3 chip. So it feels faster, but sometimes it'll do like a little bit of hiccups here and there from DaVinci. And I think I've seen the little loading, like whenever it comes into like little rainbow, little loading type icon that comes on your screen with CapCut. But with DaVinci, I've seen it a couple times. I'm trying to move over to DaVinci for my editing, but it's a whole new software for me. I used to edit on Adobe Premiere, and then I stopped paying monthly because I just thought I was paying on a monthly when I didn't really use it. I wasn't really uploading videos at the time. So I don't know if I'm gonna go back to Adobe Premiere. That's where I would really test it, because I used to edit on Adobe Premiere in my wife's MacBook. But as far as CapCut, maybe it's a little faster. Like I said, I'm going to really test them out on the full review. I'm going to test both of these out, put the same log video, edit, color correct it, color grade it, whatever you want to call it, and then try to see if it renders or exports at the same speed or whatnot. As far as multitasking, you know, YouTube, web browsing, things like that, it's pretty snappy. It's pretty snappy. It is very, it's heavier than that one. So it's due to the storage, is due to a lot more hardware inside of it. So with all the storage here, it's been awesome. I don't have to worry about getting my SSD, plugging it in. Sometimes with a Mac, I would have all of my footage on the SSD because at times I would only have 50 or 60 gigabytes free on my wife's Mac. So most of the time I would have to, I'm gonna put this down because this is heavy. Because most of the time I did have to run it on the SSD, and that would sometimes slow CapCut down. So like I said, we're gonna do a speed comparison to really see what these chips are all about. And it is a lot of years, you know, in the difference, but at the same time, we're going to see what the difference are between i7, because some people still can't afford, you know, or don't want to, I won't say afford, but don't want to pay, you know, $1,500 for a MacBook Pro. They rather get a used one, and with, you know, light usage, little light editing, things like that, the i7 is more than capable. I just wanted my personal MacBook Pro, and with a lot of editing that I know I'm going to be doing in the future, I was like, you know what, I'm going to invest in this since I'm going to be using it for quite some time, and it's going to be my powerhouse. So I'm going to try to get the best that I can under my price, you know, within my price range. So I did get this open box from Best Buy. It was $13.56 plus taxes, obviously a little bit over $1,400. You guys don't forget the giveaway at the end of January. I'm still trying to decide what it is. I don't think everybody has seen the post, but comment down below if you are interested in the giveaway. Like I said, there's two options. One, it's a phone, and there will be dollar entries for that. And then the other one is just, you know, no entries or whatever. I just, you know, see the comments, pick a random person, and those will get some Google earbuds. So those are the two, you know, options for the giveaway. So make sure you stay tuned for that giveaway. Anyways, this is it for this video. So excited to, you know, make content on my MacBook Pro. Just very, very snappy. You know, those are my first impressions. The other thing, before I forget, they have it has a little software there for iPhone mirroring. So if I have my phone just, you know, on my bed or whatever, I don't want to get it, I can just open that iPhone mirroring and just literally use my phone from there. It's very, I'll go into detail with that, but that was very, 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 very neat. And it comes with Apple Intelligence as well. I still haven't tested all the intelligence that it has, but we will do that on the full review. So like I said, make sure you guys tune in, subscribe to the channel, more videos to come on this channel. We're 2025. I feel like it's going to be a pretty good year for me as far as my tech channel. So let's see where we can get to, right? Thank you guys for all the support, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.